Our webinar is entitled Online Store Business 101. So this is an overview on how you can make money online by creating an online store. So far, if you've noticed, it's really about planning the business. Huwag kayo basta-basta susugod sa business ng walang plano. Because if you make an error, that costs money. So it's important to always go through making a business plan because it will save you money by helping you avoid mistakes that could have been easily avoided in the first place. So far, we have discussed yung developing the product, defining our target market, analyzing our competitors. Now, it's time to do some market validation. But ang action plan nyo dito is, again, parang yung part na nag-interview ka, no? So you identify a customer, identify a target market, you validate a problem, you interview them, and then this time, you offer a solution. Ibenta mo yung produkto mo sa kanila. After that, you write your learnings. Kasi it's either they will buy your product or they will say na, hindi, sa kanila lang, wala pa akong budget. The point here is not to sell your product, but to learn from them. Okay? So, tatanungin mo siya, bakit hindi ka pa ready? Diba? Sabi mo, problema mo yun. Tapos, itong produkto ko, it will solve your problem. But why are you not buying it? Diba? So, for example, you're creating homemade beauty soaps na nakaka-lessen ng pimples. So, you decided that your target market is, sabihin natin, college students. Particularly, yung mga female college students. Kinausap mo yung pamangkin mo, no? College student, binibentahan mo, no? Tapos sinabi nila na, naku, wala pa po akong budget at saka meron pa akong ginagamit na sabon, etc., etc. So, yun yung learnings mo. So, pwede mo tanungin siya na, bakit, magkano ba yung willing kang bumili? Magkano ba yung binibili mo ngayon sabon? Tapos, yung ginagamit mo ngayon, gaano katagal yan tumatagal sa'yo? So, pag sinabi niya, yung ginagamit ko po ngayon, mga every 2 months, nauubos siya. So, ikaw ngayon, you can now adopt it. So, siguro, yung cycle, product cycle ko is every 2 months. So, these learnings will help you enhance and develop your business more. Okay? Ano yung i-measure nyo? So, you will go through interviews, you will try to sell it to the people that you know, etc. For me, a good result when it comes to doing market validation is at least 70% na nakausap nyo will find it a painful problem. Yung sinusubukan mong isolve na problema, it's painful for at least 70% of them. And of course, sa mga nakausap mo, at least 50% of them will find your solution good. Nagustuhan nila yung produkto mo. At least 50% ng mga makakausap mo. And bonus na yun na at least 10% of them are willing to buy your product upfront. Okay? So these are the criteria, the numbers that can help you decide if it is worth pursuing. So if you don't meet these numbers, then ano yung solution? You can change or improve your product, or probably you can change or streamline your market. Baka mali yung naisip mong target market. Baka iba pala yung mga customers mo dapat. That's also possible. Ngayon, if you think that you have really identified the target market that you wanted to serve, then probably you need to change your product or improve some of its qualities para ma-convince further yung target market mo to buy it. We are now on the last part. So meron na kayong produkto, kilala nyo na yung target market nyo, confident kayo na bibenta siya. Alam mo yun, yung hindi confident na you just feel good, but you actually have proof that this will sell because you did the market validation step. Okay? So how do you now start? You need to design a business system. So how are you going to run the business? You have to think about the structure, particularly yung order fulfillment. So imagine niyo, mayroon nag-order sa online store nyo. So sino ba yung mag-check ng order? Paano ba i-confirm yung payment? Sino magpre-prepare ng shipment? And paano siya i-ship? Tapos paano siya i-update? Paano i-update yung inventory? Of course, sa umpisa, ikaw lahat yan. But you have to be forward-thinking. So paano kung dumami na yan? Di ba? Paano kung sobrang dami na? Kasi ang maganda sa online, 24 hours bukas yung store mo. Yung link ng online store mo, nakakarating yan kung saan-saan. Diba? Kung sino-sino yung makakakita niyan, and you never know who will order and when they will order. So you have to plan small but have space to grow. This is part of your business planning already. Paano ba yung process of order fulfillment ninyo? Even yung as simple as ano yung gagamitin mong courier for shipping your product, di ba? And of course, you have to also decide on the payment facility that you will use. Ano ba yung gagamitin mong payment options? Of course, most popular online is PayPal. And if you want to accept credit cards, you can also do that through PayPal. Very easy and free to sign up. But of course, some people, they still prefer bank deposits or online bank transfer. And particularly sa mga OFWs, they also prefer other types of payment options like mga remittances and pwedeng GCash, Western Union, Palawan Express, etc. It's up to you now to decide which payment option are you willing to accept. And of course, you have to think about yung target market mo. Yung target market ko ba, are they comfortable with paying online? Or ito yung mga tipong gusto nila cash on delivery sila? My target market are college students. So probably wala pa silang credit card or PayPal, no? And probably they don't have time to go to the bank to make deposits. So if I'm trying to go for college students, then probably I would need to think about accepting cash on delivery. Once all those are taken care of, alam ko na ito yung pinaka magandang payment facility na gagamitin ko, and this is how the ordering process will go from ordering to shipping. Then you can now start your storefront strategy. You can now start setting up your actual online store. I've met a lot of people na meron silang gustong ibenta, tapos sige-sige lang, nagbenta kagad sila online, etc. And after 1 or 2 months, babalik sa akin, sasabihin nila, nakakapod, parang ayoko na, okay na, kumita na ako. So, sayang, no? For me, no? Sayang. Kasi, if you were able to properly plan it, then, dapat after 1 or 2 months, ang iniisip mo na lang is paano siya palalaguin. Pero most of the people na nakausap ko, pagod na, or tipong, hindi siya masyadong mabenta, they're already giving up, etc. That's why, when it comes to setting up your online store, you should have been able to go through the previous steps that I discussed. Kasi this will ensure that you have the proper marketing strategies already when you set up your online store. So, para sa akin, there are 3 phases when it comes to setting up your online store. 3-phase strategy. What is the first phase? Sell on social media first. No? So, take orders manually. Sell to the people that you know. Ano yung goal mo for phase 1? Your goal is to get feedback and testimonials. Okay? You need to get feedback. Ano ba yung pangit? Ano ba yung maganda dun sa produkto mo? This is your chance to reach out to target customers na, alam mo yon, sa mga close friends mo who will be more than willing to buy your product, to try your product. Mahirap humindi sa kaibigan pag binibentahan ka ng kaibigan mo. So that is your goal. But of course, you have to sell it sa target market mo. Okay? So i-identify mo yung mga kaibigan mo na pasok doon sa target market mo, doon sa defined niche market mo. At doon mo ibenta yung produkto mo so that you can get honest feedback from them, so that you can further develop your product, improve it, or probably come up with good messaging with your campaigns, no, para maganda yung marketing strategies mo. So that's the first phase. And siguro after you have realized na okay naman yung produkto ko and your orders are really starting to increase, no? Medyo dumadami na yung orders mo, you are now getting inquiries from people na hindi mo kilala. You can now go to phase 2, which is setting up a simple website. Hindi nyo pa kailangan mag-set up ng talagang napaka-elaborate na store, no, na high-tech na store. There are a lot of websites that can allow you to set up a free website, no, a free storefront. 2 of the most popular today are yung Weebly or kaya yung Blogspot. I know someone na binibenta niya yung mga poetry book and ang ginagamit niya, Weebly. No, it's free to set up, tapos meron siyang PayPal account, etc. So you can use Google Docs as payment form, no? So pag may order, they just fill up a Google Doc form, and then ang goal mo rito is to fine-tune your business system. Kasi this time, you are now trying to market your online website. Sabi niya, hindi pa talaga siya store. And hopefully, you will get orders from people that you don't know. Anong oras ba ako dapat nag-check ng orders? Paano ba yung proseso? Okay, so may nag-order, paano ko siya prepare, kailan ko siya i-ship, dito mo yung ma-identify na ilang araw ba yung turnaround time mo from the time na umorder sila hanggang sa time na na-receive nila yung produktong in-order nila, gano'n siya katagal. Okay? So that you can improve your system once it becomes automated. Pati yung packaging nyo, pwede nyo nang isipin dito, etc. So lastly, now go to phase 3. Once you are able to fine-tune your business, it's now time to scale up the operations. Hopefully, by this time, kumita na kayo from phase 1 and phase 2. So now you have funds para mag-create ng sarili nyong e-commerce store. Not all of us are very techy, then that's why you can hire someone to create an online store for you. If you hire a web developer to create an e-commerce store, so you can create a self-hosted WordPress website and install an e-commerce theme and plugin. Tapos use your learning so far. It's time to reach your target market using online advertising platforms. So pwede na kayo mag-Facebook ads, pwede na kayo mag-Google ads, etc. So the goal here is to scale your business. So again, if you're not really techy, hindi nyo alam paano gawin yung mga WordPress and e-commerce plugins na yan, you can always hire. And saan nyo kukunin yung pangbayad nyo? Dun sa kinita nyo sa phase 1 and sa phase 2. So it's as simple as that.